What's going on, guys? I'm in Abu Dhabi, which is totally random. I was supposed to be going to Sri Lanka, but I missed my connection. It was a tight turnaround, and instead they're gonna put me on a flight tomorrow afternoon, which actually isn't the end of the world because I'm still arriving the same day in Sri Lanka. It just means I get a nice hotel for the night here in Abu Dhabi. It means I'll have the morning tomorrow morning to maybe shoot some photography. And I got upgraded to business class for my troubles. So I'm actually pretty stoked about this. Sometimes missing a transfer is awesome. So I'm gonna head to my hotel now and see what happens. Okay, I made it to my hotel, and I have to say, it might be too hot for photography. Holy mother photographer, it's hot out there. It might be the hottest I've ever experienced. It's 11 p.m. and the temperature is 40 degrees with 90% humidity. And at sunrise, it's supposed to still be like 35 degrees with, again, like 90% humidity. It's so hot. I've experienced like 50 degrees in Mauritania, but it was super dry. It's insanely humid here. Just walking from the car to the entrance of the hotel, it was hot. So I'm gonna try, I think in the morning, I'm gonna get up at about 4:30 and see what happens, but no promises. I woke up after 2 hours of sleep, and there's a little bit of a wind, and it's crazy because it's still like 33 degrees right now at 5 in the morning. But because there's wind, it's almost manageable. It's also really hazy this morning, so I don't know how this is gonna go. We tried to go into one side of the mosque and the guy said it was closed until 8:30, but the Uber driver said that you can go to the front here and at least get a look at it. First of all, I don't have a tripod. My luggage is still at the airport. Even with this wind, it is hot. I don't have any spare clothing because, as I said, all my luggage is at the airport. So I'm literally in jeans and a t-shirt, and it's way too hot for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's hot. And so is this location. This is Sheikh Zayed Mosque, an absolutely stunning piece of architecture and Abu Dhabi's #1 tourist attraction. In the right conditions, this is one of the best places in the world to test your architectural travel photography skills. Today though, the conditions aren't great, and it doesn't help that I can't get within 100 meters of the mosque.
So quite sadly, I can't go in. I'm only allowed to be around here on the outside, and it's kind of funny actually because there were security guards here, and they said to me, you have to stay in this area, you're not allowed to go in. I said, that's fine. And so I started filming video and taking some pictures and stuff like that. And they came up to me and said, let me see your camera, let me see your camera, let me see your camera. And I thought I was getting in trouble for filming and taking pictures. And turns out they just wanted to see the back of my camera so that they could take a photo of the photo that I took on their smartphones so that they could share it on Instagram. So yeah, quite funny. It's definitely not the morning I was hoping it would turn out to be, just because I can't go in. And it's such a shame because this is just such a fantastic piece of architecture that there is just a countless number of photos to be made here. So obviously I'm a little bit disappointed by this, but I don't really have time to come back when they open at 9 because I got to get back to the airport. So I'm gonna wander around a little bit more and see if I can find some other angles.
From outside the mosque, there's a limited amount of compositions available. However, I did grab a simplified black and white image that I liked. But in the end, I guess I do need to add this mosque to the ever-growing list of places I need to come back to.
Okay, I'm gonna chalk this up as a failure, as a failed morning mission, and it's hot. It is so freaking hot right now, and it's, not even 6:30 in the morning. What we're gonna do is carry this vlog on. I'm heading to Sri Lanka. It's like a 5-hour flight from here, so I should get there by about 8-9 p.m. tonight. So I should be able to hopefully do some street photography tonight, as long as my luck gets a little bit better.
Leaving the extreme heat in Abu Dhabi was easy. I never thought I'd ever say something like, I can't wait until the cooler climate in Sri Lanka. So after a 4-hour flight in the aisle seat,
36 hours after leaving,
I jumped in an Uber and headed downtown.
We got into Colombo last night and literally just crashed for 6 hours, and now up and leaving Colombo already. I thought I had a day here to do like street photography and stuff, but because of the delays, I don't. I met up with my buddy Keats, who's up there hauling water and bags, and we're headed to the train station because we're going to Kandy. We left like an hour before the train leaves because we're thinking maybe we can get some photos at the train station, or at least we won't miss our train. So that's where it's brought us. I know this video's been kind of all over the place so far, and it might continue to be that way.
Colombo is a cacophony of sounds. Even at 5 in the morning, it's buzzing with activity. Tuk-tuks are hawking rides, buses are humming around corners, and people are scrambling from one place to another. I wish I had time here, but alas, our train leaves at 7, and travel photographers gotta travel.
So it's not hot. It's quite cool at 27 degrees this morning, but it's so humid that I'm dripping sweat. But still nicer than it was in Abu Dhabi at like 145 billion degrees. And train stations. Absolutely love train stations. I think train stations, no matter where in the world, are always my favorite place. And you probably know that train's my favorite way to travel. So I'm really excited about this. We booked an observation train to Kandy. I don't know what that means, but it should be pretty cool. So gonna wander around and maybe shoot some B-roll of the station, because it's pretty cool here.
I could spend all day people watching at train stations, and Colombo Fort Station is a great one, both for people watching and photography. Commuters race to their trains hoping to snag a rare free seat. Most don't even wait until the train stops before hopping on. I grab a street-style photo of 2 commuters crossing paths. It's not super sharp, but it has emotion, and that's what it's all about. Alongside the trains, vendors push carts from car to car selling coffee, water, and snacks. And I wander around taking it all in. Our train rolls up. We booked an observation car, which apparently means that it has massive windows looking out of the back of the train. And then, right on schedule, our 2.5-hour uphill journey to Kandy begins. Quite quickly, we leave behind the clutter of the city and wind into the greenery of the countryside. There's a freedom to this train journey, a freedom to wander, a freedom to hang out and catch the breeze, and a freedom to create some really fun images.
We're trying to take photos out of the train, but it's really bumpy and just like shooting us back and forth, so it's almost impossible to get photos. But this nice gentleman is like blocking the way so Keats doesn't fall out of the moving train. It's definitely an adventure.
It's been a while since I feel like I've had a proper photo adventure, but I'm in my element on this train. I feel like, in a way, it's kind of brought me back to the essence of travel photography.
Train's coming, gotta stop running. Can't be stuck, you're falling in love with you.
We're cruising through the hills now. I gotta duck in because of a tree. We're cruising through the hills now, and this is so much fun. Getting photos, hanging out of the train, and trying not to get hit by things, as I think we're going through a tunnel. But yeah, just in general, having so much fun out. I can't remember having this much fun. And not even like worrying about the photos. Yeah, I think I've taken a photo maybe that I like, I don't really know. But just like this. I mean, being able to do this How awesome is this?
In this train car, there was a security guard, and the first time I approached the door to reach out for a photo, I thought he was gonna stop me. Instead, he said with a really excited voice, "There's a tunnel coming up." Never have I ever seen a more chilled security guard.
Okay, we're off the train, and that was so much fun. The past 36 hours have been like the extremes of travel photography as a career for sure. The heat and humidity in Abu Dhabi, the flights, and then this train ride. It's just been, we've been all over the place really, and it's been awesome fun. I've really enjoyed it. Although, yeah, I could have dealt without the heat in Abu Dhabi. But this train ride was fun. It's got me really excited about the week to come in Sri Lanka. I think I'm gonna try to almost kind of daily vlog this trip. So, yeah, it should be fun. I guess we'll see you next time. Something stuck in my throat. Peace.